Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always reppin'. Oh my God, my whole life, my words been my greatest weapon. I know I've been the coast's greatest blessed.
Hello and welcome back. Today's video is about the worst generation's bounties at the end of One Piece. Let's begin. Last is Drake with only 222 million. He was part of the worst generation with a huge bounty before time skip, but he was part of the Marines all this time. Drake went undercover in Wano. This will be his last bounty as a fake pirate in my opinion. Next is Basil Hawkins, known as the Magician. His previous bounty was 249 million and was raised to 320 million after the time skip. He is now dead, so he won't have a new bounty in the future. It is a shame because his devil fruit was really cool. Next is a Poo Scratchman. A Poo, also known as Roar of the Sea, is also part of the worst generation. 2 years ago, his bounty was 100 million and later after the time skip 350 million. He betrayed Kid and joined the Beast Pirates and later betrayed Kaido as well. He is one of those pirates who doesn't have any morals. Regardless of what we think of him, he is strong and dangerous. I believe he will have a bounty around 600 million at the end of One Piece. Next is Bedge, Capone Gang. Bedge is a mafia don-turned-pirate and the captain of the Fire Tank Pirates. Sometime during the time skip, his bounty increased from 138 million to 300 million. After the events of the Whole Cake Island arc, it has increased to 350 million. Bege is really cool. He has a great devil fruit which suits his personality and loves his family. He is a masterful strategist known for his clever utilization of tactics and trickery, rather than direct physical force in battle. Beige ate the Shiro Shiro no Mi, which makes him a miniature fortress. I think his bounty will be around 650 million. Next is Urouge, nicknamed the Mad Monk. Urouge is a pirate hailing from a sky island and captain of the Fallen Monk Pirates. He is one of 12 pirates referred to as the worst generation, and prior to the 2-year time skip had a bounty of 108 million. After the time skip, Urouge was strong enough to defeat Charlotte Snack, one of Big Mom's 4 sweet commanders with a bounty of 600 million, although he was later defeated by Charlotte Cracker. We haven't seen much from Urouge, but I think he will have a bounty around 708 million. More than Snack and less than Cracker. I hope we see him soon. Next is Bonnie. Jewelry Bonnie, also known as the Big Eater, is a pirate from the South Blue and the captain of the Bonnie Pirates. She is one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the worst generation. Before the time skip, she had a bounty of 140 million, and after the time skip, it rose to 320 million. She is only 12 years old, so she was just 10 when she got a bounty of 140 million and was included as one of the worst generation. Her devil fruit is also broken. I think she will join the Straw Hats or the Revolutionary Army, so I believe her bounty in the end will be around 1,120 million. Next is Killer. Known as the Massacre Soldier, Killer is a pirate from the South Blue and a combatant of the Kid Pirates. He is one of 12 pirates who are referred to as the worst generation. After the time skip, his bounty has been raised from 162 million to 200 million. In Wano, he defeated Hawkins, someone with a larger bounty, and also part of the worst generation. We still don't know Killer's new bounty after Wano. His captain has a bounty of 3 billion, and there is a high chance he will be a future Yonkou, so Killer being the right-hand man and the first commander, his bounty will also increase a lot. I believe it will be around 1,362 million. Next is Roronoa Zoro, the future best swordsman. Right now, Zoro has a bounty of 1,111 million and one of the highest in the show. He defeated King Someone with a higher bounty and Lucci, the strongest CP0 soldier. He might fight Nustro, one of the 5 elders, in the near future. He will take Mihawk's place in the end as the best swordsman. So if we look at Mihawk's bounty, which is 3,590 million, it makes sense if Zoro gets a higher one in the end. I think it will be around 770 billion because his first bounty was 77 million. There is much more for the Straw Hats to do before they get to the final island, so his bounty will for sure increase a lot. Next is Eustace Kid. Alongside Law, he defeated Big Mom, but later he got one-shot by Shanks. Oda likes to disrespect Kid a lot, but we can't hide the fact that he is really strong and has a bright future. Kid's current bounty is 3 billion, same as an emperor, and he might become one in the future. He is only 23 years old. Shanks at 27 when he met Luffy had a bounty of 1,040,000,000, so let's not disrespect Kid. He has the potential and the crew to become one of the strongest. He also awakened his devil fruit and has Conqueror's Haki. I believe his bounty will be around 950 billion. Higher than Kaido but lower than Whitebeard. Next is Trafalgar D. Water Law. Sam, as Kid, he also is young, awakened his devil fruit and might become the future emperor of the sea. Law doesn't have a strong crew and he fights alone most of the time. Law has one of the best devil fruits, a power even the government offered 500 million to buy. With a bounty of 3 billion, he is one of the most dangerous pirates in the sea. After defeating Big Mom alongside Kid, Blackbeard was waiting for him out of Wano. Law was putting Teach in a difficult spot with his devil fruit, but Law alone couldn't take him out. We all saw that coming as Teach is probably the last enemy to Luffy, and the fact that Law could hold him and half of his crew alone was big. I believe Law to be the new Whitebeard, so I think he will have a bounty of 5,080,000,000. I believe the new generation has to be stronger than the old generation, even Big Mom admitted it. Next is Marshall D. Teach, one of the smartest villains in One Piece and the only one to eat 2 devil fruits. This guy has appeared a lot of time in the show, but he is still a mystery to everyone. His connection with Rocks, one of the most dangerous pirates to live, is also a mystery. Blackbeard will most likely fight Luffy in the end for the One Piece, so it makes sense he will be the strongest villain Luffy has ever faced, even stronger than what Roger faced. If not, Luffy can't become the strongest pirate to ever live. His current bounty is 3,996,000,000, just below Shanks, and he did this in just 2 years. He is moving like Luffy. Even Law mentioned that his crew's bounty keep getting up. I think his final bounty before he dies will be around 5,500,000,000, just below Roger. Next is the future pirate King Monkey D. Luffy, known also as Joy Boy. His current bounty is 3 billion after taking Kaido down. He is currently fighting all the 5 elders and Kizaru. There isn't much time left until he reaches Laugh Tale. For Luffy to become the greatest, he will have to do more than Roger, maybe accomplish what Roger didn't. Anyway, I believe his final bounty at the end of One Piece will be around 6,600,000,000. Don't forget to write down your own prediction below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.